Okay. So you all know that we are on Oaks online learning program and we are starting today's lecture, and this is me. My name is Dipit Kaur and I am your math teacher. You all know me now. Now, let's go to the next slide that is saying our today's lecture. So coordinate geometry, we are doing this chapter, right? And today we are starting this lecture that is based on origin. So I can see like some boys are laughing. Can you tell me also so that I can also laugh? Everyone be aware. Okay, school one, front boys. You see? Kindly raise your hand. Frontline boys, yes. Kindly be aware, okay? Look at the screen now. Now, let's start. So, what did we learn in the last class? It was Cartesian system. We did some definitions and some examples, okay? And we also learned about position of a point, right? According to the position of students in the class also. So, today also, I'll be calling out students by their position, not with their names, by with their positions. That is just like the practical example of position in a Cartesian plane also. Right? Everybody agreed? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. So are you all aware? Are you looking at the screen? So why are you so like less energetic? Yes, you have to show your energy whenever I ask you any question. Okay. So let's start. Now this was the chapter roadmap. Okay. So we did the introduction to coordinate geometry. We did the Cartesian system. Now we are here at the origin. Now we will learn some useful information regarding origin. We will do a lot of questions regarding origin, and we will keep a note of marks also of school 1 and school 2. Everybody is ready? Okay. So let's move. And what do we have here? We have a question. So I'll be calling from school 1, boy number 2, 2. Kindly come in front. This is just a revision from the previous class. Okay, this is just the revision from previous class. Okay. So I'll be showing you the question. Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. So I cannot see the boy actually. Yes, I can see him. So this is your question. What are the coordinates of J? You have to tell me. And from these examples. Okay. So the boy came in front. He answered or the class answered? Okay, you are saying C. Okay, you can sit down. So you are very well aware. You can sit down. Thank you. You are very well aware that how we can find the position of a point. Okay, so from school 2, same boy 2, 2, kindly come forward. So, you have to tell me in which quadrant this point J is lying. Can you tell me which quadrant this point is lying?
Second quadrant.
Yes, second quadrant. You can sit down. Thank you so much. So we all know that the point is -1, 1 because the points are like this in second quadrant. Okay. So C is the correct option. Now you all remember what we learned in the last class. Okay, great. Now let's see the answer. This is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. And I'll be calling like 3, 2 from girls of school 1. And also, from school 2 also, from school 1 also, 3, 2. So you have to tell me the coordinates of point D. School 1, I cannot hear you. School 2 also 3,2 in girls section. Kindly come forward. I think school 1 got disconnected. So school 2 will answer. Okay. So can you answer which option is correct? Okay. Thank you so much. C is the correct option. And you can sit down. Thank you. So from school 1, can you tell me in which quadrant is point D? Yes, point is right. C is correct answer. In which quadrant point D lies? It's third quadrant, right? It's third quadrant. You can sit down from school 1. You can sit down. So C is the correct option because both the points are negative, comma, negative, right? And we all know these are the points that lie in third quadrant. So this is the correct answer, -2, comma, -4. And the point looks like minus, comma, minus. And we have third quadrant here. Everybody understand this point? School 2 also understand? Okay, so this is the correct option. Now, what do we learn today? We'll be learning some more things regarding the position of a point. And after that, we'll be learning regarding origin, right? So everybody is ready for the class? Okay, so let's start position of a point. Everybody just keep quiet. Today you are very noisy. Let's see. Now, in the position of point, we'll be learning some results and I'll be showing you all the results on the Cartesian plane. Okay, so first we will learn the theoretical part, then we will learn the practical part. I'll show you the results and I'll demonstrate on the Cartesian plane. So let's start. So this is the Cartesian system. Kindly imagine if we are given x, comma, y. You all know these are the coordinates, x, comma, y. So x is known as the x coordinate, or we can say abscissa. Or we can say abscissa. Abscissa is the x coordinate. You can see the spelling here. Okay. Now, what about the y coordinate? Y coordinate, we can say the y coordinate, or we can say ordinate. Or we can say ordinate. So, whenever I ask you, what is the abscissa of this point? You have to understand that I am asking you the x coordinate. Whenever I ask you what is the ordinate of this point, you will tell me the y coordinate. Do you all understand? So what is abscissa? Yes. What is ordinate? Y coordinate, right? So whenever the point is given or the abscissa or ordinate is given, you have to be able to create the point or tell me the abscissa and ordinate. So let's suppose I am giving you that x or abscissa, it is equal to 2 and y is equal to -2. So what will be the point? What will be the point if x and y are given? 2 minus 2. It is 2 minus 2. Very good. Whosoever has answered. Now, if I told you that 8, comma, -9 is my point, kindly tell me the ordinate of the point. Will you be able to tell? -9, right? So, if in any manner the question is little bit confusing, you have to stick to your basics. Okay, x is called the abscissa, y is called the ordinate, or x is called the x coordinate and y is called the y coordinate, right? Everybody clear? Okay, let's move on to the presentation part. So let me change the pen here. Now I have a pen. Now, if I told you that this is my point. So from school 1, in boys section, someone is like sitting in front. Can you stand up? No, sitting in front, sitting on the floor. I think somebody is like in front of the camera. Yes. I am not naming the point. can you tell me the abscissa of this point? Only abscissa. Right. No, no. Again, can you speak again? What is the point? Can you tell me the complete point? Yes. And what is the abscissa? It is only 4. Okay, you can sit down. Thank you so much. So, from school 2, the boy with the mask in front, can you stand up? Okay. So, can you tell me what is the ordinate of this point?
8, madam.
Yes, because like I haven't told you the coordinates, you just know the position, right? So it is understood that you can find the position and then tell me the ordinate and abscissa, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you can sit down. Thank you so much. So this point is known as 4, 8. So it is very clear that this is the abscissa and this is the ordinate. Everybody understood? Okay, let's do one more example. Now I am taking this point. Now I'll be calling from girls, the last girl. If these are the girls, I am calling this girl, last girl. From school 1. Okay, from school 2 also, the last girl at this corner. Okay. Hi. So you have to tell me the abscissa of this point. Let her speak. Let her speak. Yes, speak again. Okay. Okay. So when I'm asking only the abscissa, you have to tell me only the abscissa. Okay. -10. Yes, you can sit down. And from school 2, okay, the girl came. Can you tell me the ordinate of this point? Yes. So you understood that how we write the position of the point? You understand? Okay. You can sit down. Thank you. So when I ask you only the abscissa, it should be one single point. It should not be the coordinate. Okay. Kindly understand this part. So when I ask you about the ordinate, you have to tell me one single point. Do not tell me the coordinate. Okay. So I hope this is clear now from the presentation, right? So if I ask you one more point, okay. So in the boys, the boy in the front, in between 2 masked boys, kindly stand up. Okay. So this is the point, and you are very talkative today. I do not know why. But you are very talkative today. So kindly tell me the ordinate of this point.
-6, madam.
Ordinate. Kindly listen to the question clearly.
0, madam.
Yes. So 0 will be the ordinate and abscissa will be -6. So you will not talk now. Okay, promise?
Okay, madam.
Kindly look at the screen and answer my questions.
Okay, madam.
Okay, sit down. Thank you. So -6, 0 is the next point, and here this is the abscissa and this is the ordinate, right? Everybody understood? Okay, let's move on to some next examples and some next results. So we have these results. Kindly read it with me. Points marked with equal distance on either side from the fixed point 0. So we all know that the coordinate system is designed like this. We have equal points, right? We have equal points like this. Like your chairs are arranged, right? Every chair is like touching the other chair. So they are like equidistant from every point. Now we have the center point as 0. And the fixed point corresponding to 0 is called origin. So everybody remember the name of the point. That is origin. We can say this as O, and its full form is origin. Now it is denoted by O. Everybody should remember this. Now all positive integers are shown on the right side. You all know this part, and all the negative are on the left side. Everybody remember this thing? So on the y-axis, where are the negative points? Up or down? Up or down? Yes, down is negative and up is positive. So I hope that everybody remember these points, right? So points marked are equidistant. The fixed point is known as origin, and all positive and negative are on the right and the left side of the origin. So we are taking origin as our reference point, as our reference point. So let's see this thing here. Now you can see the graph. So every number is equidistant here. We have equal units here. We have equal units here. In the y also we have equal units here. Okay. Now what do we know else is this point is known as, anybody tell me? Origin. This point is known as origin, or we can say point O, right? Point O. Now, we can say that from the origin, right side is positive numbers. From the origin, left side is negative numbers. So, we are taking the origin as reference point, right? We are taking the origin as reference point. School 2, do you understand? Okay. School 1, do you understand? Okay. So, moving on to the next part, let's see what we have. Now, the points like x comma 0 does not lie in any quadrant. So, can anyone come forward from school 2? Girl number 4 comma 4. And from school 1 also 4 comma 4. Okay, so from school 2, I have a point that says 2 comma 0. Can you tell me in which quadrant this point lies?
First quadrant, ma'am.
Okay, you are saying first quadrant. Okay, from school 1, okay, the girl is coming. Okay, so school 1, can you tell me in which quadrant this point will lie? Okay, you are also saying first quadrant. Okay, you both can sit down. I'll clear your doubt. Okay, you both can sit down. Now, when we represent this kind of point, I'll tell you. Okay, so this is our Cartesian plane. So 2 comma 0 will lie on this point. Am I right? So which quadrant is this? Okay, so you are again saying this is first quadrant. Okay, so from school 1, the boy on the right corner of the first line, kindly stand up. First line, right boy, right. No, right. Other end, yes. So, if this is the point 2 comma 0, am I right? 2 comma 0 is this?
Madam.
So, this is first quadrant or fourth quadrant?
First quadrant.
You are saying first quadrant. Why? This is also lying on the fourth quadrant also. In which way you are saying that this is first quadrant?
X-axis, madam.
Okay. So this point, this point does not lie in any quadrant. This is lying on x-axis. Do you understand? Is that clear to you?
Madam.
Okay, you can sit down. So from the boys of school 2, the first boy from here. Kindly stand. Yes, yes, you are. So, if I draw a point that is like -3, 0, in which quadrant this point is lying?
Quadrant.
Which quadrant?
X, madam.
You are saying x-axis.
Madam.
I am asking which quadrant. Like this is first, this is second. So which quadrant?
Second, madam.
Okay, so if I write the point here -3, 0, then third quadrant. Okay, so this point does not lie in any quadrant. Okay, you can see that this point is lying on the line, right? So it can be second quadrant, it can be third quadrant, but it is not lying in any quadrant. Quadrants are this part only. See, if the point is here, then it is in the quadrant. Do you understand?
Yes, madam.
So such kind of points will lie on x-axis. Understand? Okay, you can sit down. Thank you. So the points which are of the format x, 0, where y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0. That point will lie on the x-axis, not in any quadrant. Understand, everyone? School 1, school 2, both. You understand? So points like x, 0, they are only moving on the x-axis. It is not moving on the y-axis. Okay. So it will only lie on the x-axis. Right? So points like x, 0 will lie on x-axis. Now, let's move further and let's look at the points this. So the point is like this. I'll be calling a boy from this end boy from both the schools. Okay, nobody came. I have called the person from very far. Okay, so I have like 0, 1, right? So can you tell me in which quadrant this point will lie? Y-axis? Okay, very good, very good. I'll show, okay, where y-axis it is lying. You can sit down. Thank you. From school 2, the same boy from this place. School 1, you can sit down. School 2, kindly come. So if my point is 0, -1, can you tell me in which quadrant it will lie? You are also saying y-axis? Boys. Okay, you can sit down. Now, let me show you the points here. So, 0, 1, it will lie here, right? So, this is 0, 1. And this point is 0, -1, right? Is this the correct representation? Yes or no? Very bad, yes. Okay, so 0, 1 will not lie in the first quadrant, not in the second quadrant. It is on the y-axis, and to be precise, it is on the positive y-axis. Am I right? Or I can say on the y. So here, if I say negative y-axis, you can also write it as y dash. Right? So y dash will represent negative y-axis, that is this portion which goes along, and x dash is the negative x-axis. I hope you all understand this point. Everybody understood? Yes, madam. So points like 0, y, they are only traveling on the y-axis. They do not travel on the x-axis. Right? I think this is easy, right? So let's move on to some of the questions. So from the boys section, I'll be calling like 6,3 from school 1. 6,3. Okay, make sure the correct boy will stand up. So, you have to tell me the answer to this question, and these are your options. Which of the following points lie on x-axis?
D, madam.
Okay, you are saying all the points?
Madam.
Okay, you can sit down. Thank you. So, he is observing that the y coordinate is 0 in all the points. So, this also lie on the x-axis. This point also lie on the x-axis. This will also, that means D is the correct option. Everybody understand? Okay, so school 1 given like 2 points. Okay, so I'm giving 2 points today. Now, for this question, so the school 1 is getting 2 points. So D is the correct option. Now, let's move on to the next part, that is from school 2. Boy number 3,4, kindly come forward. Third row, fourth column. Okay. I think he's not the right boy. Third row and fourth column will be this boy. Okay. So you have to tell me the answer to this question. Which of the following points lie on y-axis? You are saying which one? Can you show your fingers?
B, ma'am.
Okay, you are saying B, right? So you can sit down. So you have understood that it is kind of a point 0, y. It's kind of a point 0, y. That is not this point, not this point. It's only the second point, right? 0, 1 will lie on y-axis. Everybody understand this point? Okay, so B is the correct option. Let's move on. Now, I'll be calling from the girls section of school 1. 5,2. Kindly come forward. Fifth row, second column. So kindly read the question very carefully. Okay, what will be the abscissa of 9, minus 7?
C, madam.
You are saying B? This one, right? Okay, you can sit down. So you all know that this is the abscissa and this is the ordinate, right? So abscissa of this point will be 9 only. So B is the correct option. So from school 2 also 5,2, kindly come forward. Fifth row, second column. So this is your question. Kindly understand the question very carefully. Which of the following points has ordinate that is equal to 1 and multiple options can be correct? Okay, not only one option, multiple options can be correct. Now these are your options. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, do not look at the class. You are saying 4. Okay. Okay, school 2 has answered this. You can sit down. From school 1, 1,1 from girls, kindly stand up. Okay. Kindly read the question very carefully. Which of the following points has ordinate is equal to 1? Multiple options can be correct.
B and C, madam.
You are saying B and C, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay, you can sit down. Thank you so much. So, in the first point, kindly school 2 listen. Abscissa, it is equal to 2 and ordinate, it is equal to 0. I was asking ordinate is equal to 1, right? In B, I have abscissa equal to 0 and ordinate equal to 1. This is my point. In the third part, I have abscissa equal to 1 and ordinate is also equal to 1. So this is also my point. So these 2 points are correct option. Everybody understood?
Yes, madam.
So 2 options are correct, B and C. Okay, this is the correct answer. Now for school 1, we have 4 points and for school 2, only 2 points. Okay, now you have to very careful when you are asking ordinate and abscissa, right? All is not the option. I have already told you multiple options can be correct. So you have to apply the definition at each and every point. So will you try again, everyone? School 2, will you try again? Okay, great. Now, for the next question, kindly from school 2, the boy just came in front on the second line. Can you come forward? No, from the left side. Yes, yes, yes. He will be thinking why I come forward. So here is your question. Which of the following points has abscissa equal to 0? So you have to earn your points, okay? Your school has lost 2 points. Multiple options can be correct. Here are your options.
A teacher.
Which one?
A B teacher.
A, B. Okay. So school 2 has answered A and B. You can sit down. Thank you so much. So here in the first option, abscissa, it is equal to 0 and ordinate is also equal to 0. In the second one, abscissa is equal to 0 and ordinate is equal to 1. So I was asking abscissa is equal to 0. So this is my point. This is my point. In third case, abscissa is equal to 1. I do not need that. And ordinate, it is also equal to 1. I do not need that. So 1 and 2 are my correct options. So this is the correct answer. Everybody understand? Okay. So now we have reached to the end of the first part and school 1 is at 4 points and school 2 now at 4 points and one question has been asked from school 1 again. Now let us move forward and what we have here. We will study origin now. Origin, you all know that is the point which is having 0, 0, right? Which is at the center, which is the reference point. Now we will study origin now. So let's study some important points regarding origin. Everybody look at the screen. Yes. The intersecting point of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. So you all know x-axis is this, y is this. The intersecting point, the lines where they intersect, it is called origin. We take origin as a reference point to locate other points in a plane. We can also say that origin is the starting point while locating a point. So do you remember when we locate a point, we start from 0, walk towards x, then walk towards y, and then we reach at the point. So our first point is stand at the origin. We start from the origin. So that is known as the starting point. That is known as the starting point. So you all remember this thing? Okay. So let's move forward and let's see this. Now, you know that this is x-axis, this is y-axis. When two lines intersect, there is one single point like this. If two lines are intersecting like this, there is one single point that is known as point of intersection. That is known as point of intersection. Now here I can see these two lines are intersecting at this point. So this point is known as point of intersection. Point of intersection. Now here when these two lines, which is x-axis and y-axis, they are intersecting, they are known as origin. It is known as, this point is known as origin, and it is also denoted by capital O. Okay, it is also denoted by capital O, and sometimes we write 0 here to depict the distance. Now this distance is from the origin. See, this is written 1, this is 1 unit from the origin. This is written 2, this is 2 units from the origin. As I told you, 0 or origin is the starting point. It is the reference point. Do you all understand? This is the starting point where we put our scale and start measuring. So this is the starting point or the reference point. Now here also on the negative side, I'll say this is 3 units in the negative direction from the origin. This is 3 units in negative direction from origin. So I always write from origin because that is my starting point. That is my starting point. I hope you understand all the 3 points. Now we are saying this as the reference point, the starting point, or the point of intersection. So these are different names given to a point. These are different names given to a point. Now let's move further. Now kindly understand these points also. In the Cartesian plane, origin is represented by an ordered pair 0, 0. See, 0, 0. So the boy that is sitting in front with the mask in the center, kindly come forward from school 1. Yes, yes. Okay. So, oh, I just formed a smiley. Okay. So 0, 0, I have. Can you tell me in which quadrant this point will lie? Which quadrant? Origin only. Okay. So in any quadrant, it is lying or not? Okay. You are saying this is not lying in any quadrant. Okay. So, okay. The point is smiling now because this is the correct answer. Okay. You can sit down. Thank you. So 2 more points given to school 1. So school 1 is at 6 points and school 2 at 4 points. Now, as he said that no ma'am, this is not lying in any quadrant. It is lying on the origin. That is the point itself. Right. Now let me show you. If this is my Cartesian plane and this is 0, 0. If I have to tell you the position of 0, 0, can you tell me where it is lying? Anyone? Kindly put your hand up and come forward. If it is not lying in any quadrants, where this point is lying? Can you tell me? Kindly come in front. Come in front. I cannot listen like this. Origin is okay, but if we do not know the name origin, I just told you this point 0, 0, where it is lying. So we do not know the name origin. Can you tell me? Kindly come forward. Why are you being so shy?
Point of intersecting, madam.
Point of intersection. Okay, got it. But before knowing the point of intersection, we only know quadrants and axis, right? So can you tell me in which quadrant or axis it is lying? Yes. Something happened. School 2, can you answer? School School 2, 2,2 from girls, kindly come forward. I just want to know your opinions, that what you can know, what you can locate, if you can locate this point or not. Kindly come forward. Okay, so can you tell me that in which quadrant this point is lying?
Origin, ma'am.
Origin, right? If you do not know the name origin, we only know quadrant and axis. So can you tell me in which quadrant and on which axis this point is lying?
First quadrant, ma'am.
Okay, you are saying first quadrant. Okay, if I write the point here, then will you say this will lie in third quadrant? Still in the first quadrant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can sit down. Okay, I'll tell you. So from school 1, I do not know what happened. Girl number 1,3, kindly come forward. Okay, so if you do not know the name origin, okay, I am telling you that 0,0 is my point. Kindly tell me the location of this point. Can you tell me the location?
No, madam.
Okay, you do not know. Okay, can you tell me that it is lying on any of the lines or the axis?
X-axis and Y-axis.
Both, right? X and Y both? Yes, that is the correct answer. You can sit down, clapping for you. Okay, great, great. So that's what I am asking. Okay? So, okay, quiet. If this point is not lying in any quadrant, we do not have this point in first, second, third, and fourth, right? But we have this point on the axis. We have this point on x-axis. We have this point on y-axis. That's what I am asking. This point is lying on x-axis and y-axis both. Do you understand school 2? Do you understand school 2? Okay. So it is not lying in any quadrant. No quadrant contains 0,0. Both axis is containing this point. It is on the x-axis also. It is on the y-axis also. So origin lies on both the axis as it is the point of intersection. Now you all know the point origin. But if I ask you the position, you will tell me according to quadrants or the axis, right? As I told you that 0,0. Now this point is of the form x, 0 and 0, y, both, right? It is the intersection of both of these points. So as this point lies on x-axis and this point lies on y-axis, this will satisfy both the conditions. It will lie on x-axis and y-axis both. Everybody understand this point? School 1, school 2. I have spent so much time on this thing, so you should understand that 0,0 is lying on both the axis and not on the quadrants. Correct? Okay. So let's start with some examples. Okay. So what we have here is now in 0,0, this is the abscissa. This is the abscissa and this is the ordinate. Right? Here abscissa is 0, ordinate is 0. Origin lie on x-axis and y-axis. That's the girl has answered, right? So she is correct that this point origin is lying on x-axis and y-axis both. This is the exact position of 0, 2. Now, yes? Somebody is asking something? You want what? Okay, somebody Everybody come forward and one person will speak, please.
We got to come,
I did not get. You got what?
madam.
You got 2 marks. Okay, no, you will get 4 marks. She has answered very well. So here I am getting, okay, you are very greedy for points. So 6 plus 4, I am telling you, I am giving you. Okay. So school 2 at 4 points. I'll ask one more question from school 2 to get to the equal number of questions. Okay. So from school 2, I'll be calling boy number 4, 3. Kindly come forward. Nobody has at the position 4, 3. Okay, he is coming. Okay, I'll be writing 2 or 3 points. You have to tell me their position, right? So 0, minus 6 will lie on your answer. Do not look backwards. Okay, it's y-axis. Okay, here minus 3, 0 will lie on x-axis. Okay, so 0, 0 will lie on again. Kindly speak again. I am not getting your point. Your voice is not clear.
No.
What are you saying? Say it again. 0, 0 will lie on. It's both. Yeah, it's both. It's x and y both. Right? Okay, you can sit down. So 4 points to school 2 also. That is like a question that contains 3 points. Now 0 minus 6 will lie like here. If I increase this will be minus 6. And 0 minus 6 will be here. That is on the negative y-axis. You have to be precise. Okay. Minus y-axis, or you can say y dash. Minus 3, 0 will be at this point. Minus 3, 0 will be at this point. That is at x dash. And 0, 0 is lying on x and y axis both. So everybody understand this question? School 2, do you understand? School 2, do you understand? Okay. Now you all remember the quadrants 1, 2, 3 and 4. You all remember how the points are on 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we also know where origin lies. It is at the center, right? So we get all the information regarding the Cartesian plane. We know about quadrants, we know about axis, we know about the coordinates that lie on the axis and on the origin. Do you understand everything?
Yes, madam.
School 1, do you understand everything?
Yes, madam.
Now let's look at some questions. Now school 1 is at 10 points and school 2 at 8 points. I think 3 or 4 more questions are there. Let's see who will win today. Now from school 1, I'll be calling 3, 1 from boys. 3, 1 from boys. Okay. So every question contains 2 points. Let's see. This is your question and these are the options.
B and C, madam.
You are saying B and C? Okay, you can sit down. From school 2, 3, 1 from girls. School 1 can sit down. fast. Okay. So you have this question, which of the following points lie on x-axis? And I haven't said that multiple options are correct. Okay. So you have to look at the points. Tell me which is the correct option. X-axis. Okay. Which is, kindly show me your fingers. You are saying 2. Okay. You can sit down. 2 and 3. Okay. One more chance given to school 1 and school 2. From school 1, girl 1, 4. Kindly come forward. And from school 2, boys 2, 1. Kindly come forward. Okay. School 1. Kindly read the question again and tell me the answer.
D, madam.
You are saying D?
Madam.
Okay, sit down. Okay, from school 2, yeah, kindly come forward and answer. What? Which one? Okay, sit down. I have taught you so much and still you are answering wrong. I am deducting 2 points from both the schools. See, 0, 0 is here. Okay, everybody on the screen. -2, 1 will be like here. Okay, 1, 1 will be like here. And can you tell me from A, B and C which point lie on x-axis? B point, right? That is A option, and none of you answered A option. Everybody is saying B, C, D. Origin is the correct answer. Now -2 from both the schools. I haven't expected this thing. I hope that you answer, that some of you will answer correctly. 0, 0 will lie on x-axis. Okay. Now, I haven't said that multiple answers are correct. Why are you saying B and C? I am only asking one option. Now, let's do the next question. Will you be able to answer? Are you sure? Let's see. So, from school 1, I'll be calling like 6, 1 from boys. And from school 2, boys, I'll be calling like second last row, first boy. Second last row, first boy. Okay. So school 1, this is your question. Kindly tell me the correct answer.
Yeah, madam.
Okay. Sit down. Thank you so much. School 2. Second last line, first boy. Okay, leave it. The first girl from here. First girl from here. Yes, kindly stand up. So, which of the following points lie on y-axis? Yes, thank God. So, your 2 points are redeemed again. So, it's 10 and 8 now. So, -2 plus 2. And I have given that 0, 0 is the correct answer. So, you all know I have been like saying from a long time that 0, 0 is on x-axis, 0, 0 is on y-axis. Kindly remember that thing. Okay. Now, so we learned about the position of point and origin. Everybody understand now? So, where does the 0, 0 point lie? X and Y both. X and Y both. And where does this point lie? 2, 0. Fast. 2, 0 lie on which axis? comma 2 will lie on y-axis, and 0 comma 0 will lie on. Yes, now he is smiling. Okay, thank you so much. So this was a summary of this class, and kindly revise the questions to answer your assignments. Everyone. Yes? You want points? School 1 at 10 points and school 2 at 8 points. So school 1, 1. Clapping. Okay, any other doubt anybody is having? Okay, so bye-bye. We'll meet. Bye-bye.
Link